everyone, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my top 6 favourite all-time amazing skincare products. I'm not really a big person who would have like a set skincare regime and like you have to swear by these products and you do it every single night and every single morning, but kind of be more of like what I do at night and when I come home from school, just because like I just really love to like cleanse my skin and make my skin feel really fresh rather than actually do like all the steps. My main priority for me is just to make my skin feel really healthy and dewy and glowy and really cleansed as well, and to make sure my makeup is off completely at night time to ensure I don't get any spots or breakouts or stuff like that. So the first product I have here is actually the Garnier micellar water, and this is actually really inexpensive as well, and this is just the little travel size because I did want to take the travel size away with me to London. So this one is just the 125 milliliters, and this has lasted me for so long. This is the most gentlest thing that I've ever tried on my skin, especially for removing my makeup. Over the years I've tried cleansing wipes, baby wipes, like pad things and stuff like that, but this is like so good. What I do is I basically just pour it onto a little cotton pad, like hold it under my eyes for about 5 seconds and then wipe, and then basically your whole eye makeup comes off. And I love it because you don't have to really scrub at your skin and really like ruin your skin because it's so gentle, and even when you get it in your eyes it doesn't sting at all. It doesn't have any scent or anything like that, and especially for sensitive or dry skin or even oily skin, or it's literally like water and it doesn't sting at all, but yet it's still able to get your makeup off amazingly, and it's also really inexpensive too. So my first favourite is the Garnier micellar water. It's amazing. So the next product I have is moisturiser, and moisturiser is one of my favourite kind of steps in my kind of skincare routine. I love having like moisturised hands, moisturised body and moisturised face. I just love my skin feeling really moisturised, and I hate the kind of like dry tight feeling you get after cleansing, so I always love piling on the moisturiser to make my skin really healthy and just really moisturised and stuff like that. My favourite one at the moment is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, and I think this is actually one of my new favourites. It's so good. Kiehl's is kind of more of like a high-end brand, and I've never tried anything from them before until I was actually sent this product from Powder. This moisturiser is amazing for basically all skin types. My boyfriend's used it, my boyfriend's mum's used it, I've used it, my own mum's used it, and all of us have completely different skin types and skin tones as well, and it's all worked completely well. It's kind of more of like a thick moisturiser, so I would say it would kind of go best with people with more dry skin, and myself I would have kind of more normal to dry skin, although my boyfriend also has kind of more normal to oily skin, and he says he also loved this as well. So I think this would also be really good for like basically everyone, because even though it's a thick moisturiser, it still feels really thin and hydrating. Like it doesn't feel really rich and like oily on your skin. It still feels really light and like hydrating as well as thick too, if that makes sense. I actually mentioned about Powder in one of my previous videos, and I will leave that video down below if you want to go check it out and know a little bit more about Powder. Basically it's a website which kind of gives you personalised recommendations based on yourself. So all you need to do is like answer a few questions, and then they create like a bunch of products based on you pretty much. I was actually recommended this product especially for my dry skin, and I would say out of every kind of skin type, dry skin would cater for this product the most, just because, as I said, it is kind of more of like a thicker moisturiser, but yet it still feels really light on the skin, but it's not like really oily, if that makes sense. But it does really help with my dry skin personally, so that's why I'm saying it kind of would kind of go towards people with more normal to dry skin. So because this one is obviously more catered towards people with more kind of normal to dry skin, and if you have more oily or like combination skin say, all you need to do is go onto the Powder website and then answer a few other questions based on your skin type, and then all they do is recommend products based on your skin type. So obviously I said that I had dry skin, and then they recommended this for me, and it works perfectly. So I would totally recommend going into the website and answering the questions based on yourself, and then they're able to suggest products that are perfect for your skin and your body and your hair and whatever else you want to kind of look up. In my last video I got tons of comments saying this website was so useful, because sometimes it's a little bit tricky, especially because there's so many products out there. It is kind of tricky to find that one product that suits your skin type, your skin tone, your hair type and stuff like that. But especially with skincare, because it is so important, you want to make sure you have really healthy skin to ensure that your makeup and stuff looks good and stuff like that. So I would really recommend Powder, and don't forget to give it a little kind of check out down below, and I will leave their links and stuff down below, as well as my video that I done before, and I talked about Powder kind of more as a whole, but again I will leave all the links and stuff down below. So the next product I have is face wash, and this is one of my holy grail, like hands down one of my all-time favourite face cleansers. It is so good. I've actually repurchased this about 3 or 4 times just because it's been the most like effective face cleanser that I've ever purchased, and it's also really inexpensive as well, and you can get it from like the drugstore, Tesco's, places like that. And this is just the Bioré Deep Pore Charcoal Cleanser. It's basically one of those cleansers that just makes your skin feel so majorly clean afterwards, and it kind of have that like squeaky clean feeling on your skin literally, and it makes your skin feel so soothed and cooling afterwards. And I love that feeling because it just makes you feel like all the impurities have just been drawn out of your skin and your face is so healthy and clean and cleansed. And again, as I mentioned, this is only around, I think it's only around 4 or 5 pounds, and it's in quite a big tub. And Bioré is actually a really good skincare brand. I've seen quite a lot of good reviews on this brand before. Basically what I do is I just use this, put a little bit of water on my hands, a little bit of water on my face, and just kind of rub it into my skin, and it kind of foams up. Then it also does a really good job of getting off your makeup, because sometimes I would be slightly lazy and don't take off my makeup completely with my Garnier cleanser, and then I would just go straight in with this. But I would not recommend putting this near your eyes because it is more like minty and really soothing, so it would kind of sting your eyes. But why would you be wanting to clean your eyes with something like this anyways? But yeah, I would just stick to using kind of this for my eye makeup and then this for like an all over cleanse. It's just absolutely amazing. Even my mum loves it as well. It's just a really good product and can't say any more good things about it. It's amazing. So it's only really been in the past year that I've sort of kind of understood the purpose of serums, and I always just used to clean my face and then do moisturizer, but apparently you put like your serum on before moisturizer, and then after you cleanse is like an extra little kind of boost into your skincare routine. And the one that I've been absolutely loving recently is the Rodial Dragon's Blood XXL Advanced Sculpting Serum. And serums are just kind of more of like a lighter, kind of lightweight kind of gel formula, and not as like hardcore as like your moisturizer. And as I mentioned before, I just love having really moisturized and like amazingly fresh, glowy, healthy skin, and I feel that this serum really does help just firm my skin and just prepares it a lot more for my moisturizer as well. This is kind of more of like an expensive brand, but I do find that it works really well on my skin, and I never usually get breakouts, and I feel like because of my little like good skincare routine, it really helps a lot. So I would recommend kind of getting a good kind of skincare routine. It doesn't matter if your products are expensive, because obviously I do have a mix of products here. I have some drugstore products, high-end products as well, but I'm sure you would be able to find a good alternative to this. There's actually a Soap and Glory one, I think it's called Be Youthful as well, and I've actually tried that as well, and I did like it, but I did like this one slightly more. And I just feel like this makes my skin really firm and just really healthy. Like, you know when you just get that feeling of your skin just feels really fresh and clean and healthy? But this really does give that feeling. And then after I use this serum, again, I just go in with my Kiehl's moisturizer straight after, and these two are literally a match made in heaven. So good. So the next product I have is actually an eye cream, and this is the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream, and I'm sure you guys have heard people talking about this before online, because it is like, the reason why I purchased this was because I've heard so many good reviews online about it. And I didn't really use eye cream because as I am only a teenager, I thought eye cream was more for like older, kind of mature skin to kind of reduce wrinkles and stuff. But this is literally a savior. If you're a person who finds your concealer and stuff always creases under your eyes like me, I would totally recommend an eye cream. With your own moisturizer, you don't really go up kind of under your eyes really precisely. You kind of just put it all over your skin. Whereas with an eye cream, obviously you're taking it and putting it right under your eye area, and that really helps as well, just to hydrate your under eyes. And if you have dry skin as well, it'll help so much. And also with the makeup factor as well, I feel like it really does make my concealer and stuff last. If I have really hydrated skin and under eyes, my makeup just goes on a lot nicer and lasts a lot longer throughout the day as well. So I would totally recommend an eye cream, especially this one from Bobbi Brown. It is so good. And then finally, the next product I have is the Glamglow Power Mud Dual Cleanse Treatment. And Glamglow is one of those brands that some people love and some people hate, and in my opinion, I literally love them because I've never tried a product that does wonders for my skin as much as these products do. This is my favourite one in particular at the minute. I also like the one that's in like the black little tub as well, but I wasn't a fan on the other one in the white bottle, just because the smell of it was literally turnful. I hate that kind of like licorice menthol smell, and I could not stand it on my face. But this one in particular I find is really good for my dry skin. This one is basically like cream itself, whereas the other ones are more of like a kind of really like thick kind of mud mask, whereas this one is like a cream, and then it dries to like a kind of like chalky feeling, and then when you wash it off, your skin just feels so hydrated, and it just feels like you've just been given like a big quench of water just right into your skin. It just feels so hydrated and just makes your skin feel absolutely amazing. And I would only use this kind of more once a week, if even just like once every 2 weeks. And what I do is basically just do my whole entire skincare routine, obviously without like the moisturizer and creams and stuff like that. I would just cleanse my skin, and then I would put this on, because it's important that you cleanse your skin first, because you don't want to put this on and then it opens all your pores and all your makeup going back into your pores. So it's important that your skin's completely clean first, and then you want to go and apply this. As I said, it's like a cream formula, so I just place it on like all the perimeter of my face, kind of just like round here, down my T-zone and stuff like that, and then let it sit for like a half an hour, even longer if you want, like the longer the better really, and then just rinse it off with water and your skin feels so amazing like these. That's pretty much all my favourite kind of skincare products at the moment. I love skincare skincare items, especially like my moisturizers and stuff. Like as I said before, I just love having really moisturized skin. It just feels amazing in my opinion. I love it. Don't forget to check out Powder as well. As I mentioned, it is such a cool website because it's so easy for you guys just to go on there, answer a bunch of questions, and then they recommend products that are just perfect for you, because I've experienced that with my Kiehl's moisturizer, and I think I'm going to continue to repurchase that because it is amazing. And even look online, like anybody that's done reviews on that moisturizer literally loves it. It's so good. So I will leave the powder link and stuff down below in the description as well if you want to go check it out. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!